Hey guys, what's up? It's me again, and this time I figured out how to record Halo Wars 2 with the Twitch stream. I did it. I had to go through this process of going on the internet and doing this thing where you have to turn your phone to desktop and all this nonsense, and saving VODs and stuff like that. It's a long story, but I got it done. So here I am playing as Connie. So this is what I like to do as Connie. And this is a video showing you guys my gameplay. Is it slow? Yes. I have a slow gameplay style where I just take my time. I don't rush myself. This is how I play Halo Wars 2. I'm gonna, start the video. Here we go. And I live streamed this, by the way. A bit glitchy, but it's okay. All right. Game's loading up. Fan thing, I can skip this part and jump right into the game, but that's no fun, you know what I mean? It's no fun waiting for the thing to load up, but you know, gotta have patience, you know what I'm saying? If anything, if it's really that bad, I'll just make, shortcuts in the comment section. But yeah. Here we go. All right. Here we are. So as you can see, chopper first, 2 supply pads, and yeah.
Harvester constructed.
Is this just me or is the video like, I'm not sure if it's just me, but the sound is a bit skippy. Not sure if it's because I'm recording this, but you know.
Harvester constructed.
What do you want? Pull your weight and get those resources! Silence! Stand to attention!
If it's really that bad, right?
Harvester.
I'm gonna just upload this video onto YouTube without my voice included. So that way you guys can listen to the sounds without it skipping so much. But if this is good enough, just let me know. So as you can see, I reinforced my grunts with one chopper, overwhelming the enemy just like that. So let's pause the video for a second. Hold up. So choppers first, 2 supply pads, gather resources, and boom, you're all set. That's how you do it. When you're playing as Banished, you wanna like hold up. Yeah, you wanna make sure you have the resources and all that other stuff. Now, as you can see, I don't have my hero out. This is okay. You don't always need your hero in games. This is team war and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not really ranked. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, this is how it is, man. What else, man? What else is happening? So yeah, I'm pumping out more choppers because, like in the script, like I said in the script, you want to have choppers out. They're your anti-infantry. They're weak to grenades like shrapnel mines and stuff like that. Grenade throw. Those are the choppers' weaknesses. I actually lost a game, against a player yesterday who had an early upgrade of grenade throw, and I lost just like that, bro.
Harvester
And
constructed.
there was no way
Extractor
there
upgraded.
was no other solution but to use choppers against infantry. Like the ram ability helps a lot. You know, it does a lot of splash damage and stuff like that. So that's like your only way of you're
Augmented
doing extra
harvester
damage.
upgrade complete.
But you can also do extra damage by like upgrading the chopper upgrade and stuff like that. You know, the chopper whatchamacallit.
All
Listen
units.
up, Regiment.
But yeah,
Augmented harvester upgrade complete.
as you can see, I'm not really moving my camera as fast as like a pro player would. I'm just moving it around, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, you know what, every second counts. You know what I'm saying? You want every single detail in the map, even if fog of war is in the way, you still want to know what's going on, sound effects included too.
Chopper,
But
ready to
yeah,
stay.
Units.
my teammate is capturing power nodes and stuff like that. I'm not really focused on the power nodes right now, but what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to like
All
have an
units.
army, you know what I'm saying, before I capture the power node. But as you can see, I have 6 choppers and 2 grunts. You know, that should be good enough. Now, this is not a good strategy right here. I use my choppers to take down the sentinels. Sentinels are good against choppers, so my choppers are going to get hurt in this one.
Outpost.
I should have had grunts out to take care of those sentinels, but it's okay though because it's about the numbers game in Halo Wars
Allied
2. It doesn't
base.
matter if the unit is bad at something. If you have the numbers, they're gonna still take it down, regardless if it's bad or not. That's like having a lot of cannon fodder, right? And the cannon fodder is slowly taking down the base down one by one, like bit by bit. It's still something,
Constructed.
but
Their hero.
is it recommended? No, because it's a slow process. But as you can see, the sound,
All
the
units.
video sound is skippy.
Standing by approach.
You can also request like, like comment if you want the full gameplay without my voice in the video.
Run him down.
Just comment below and say, hey, upload the video of
Complete.
this gameplay without your voice. I'll do that. The reason why I'm making this video is I want you guys to see my gameplay. This is how I'm playing Halo Wars
Constructed.
2. Now, I'm willing to break bread for a coach as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to pay for a coach if that's ever possible. You know what I'm saying? But at the moment, I'm my own coach.
Units.
You know what I'm saying? I'm doing a
Upgrade.
good job taking notes, and that's helping me a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really need a coach, but at the same time, you can never have enough information. And plus, if I do have a coach, I can write down what the coach is teaching me. But that's another thing that I'll worry about another time. But, you know,
Constructed.
so so far I have 10 choppers. I'm not going for the mini, I'm going for the supply pad
Their structure.
because you want to go after their income. Yeah, they're gonna build it back right up, and they're not gonna stop doing that until you take the main head. But they're not gonna stop building the supply pad until you take down the mini or the main base itself. But
Enemy spotted.
if you guys didn't know, you get veterancy from taking down buildings. So
All
this is actually a
systems
farm
offline. Allies
strategy.
attack.
Veterancy. This is actually a good way to farm veterancy, for your units when you're taking down these buildings.
I've got smart trouble.
Power extractor constructed. Augmented extractor upgrade. Their hero. Eliminate. All units. Our allies attack the enemy base. Outpost constructed.
What's weird to me is The sound, the video sound, right? The video sound effect itself, it's skippy, but the gameplay is not skippy. Isn't that funny? Or it could just be me. I don't know. But yeah, I have two production buildings, and what I mean by production buildings, I mean vehicle production building. That's what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Garage, whatever you call it. It was just right there. I'm not really like looking at my screen right now, but it's more like, what do you call it? Banished vehicle building. That's what I got two of those. It's like a balance thing, man. You want a lot of income, but you also want enough production buildings as well, you know. But yeah.
Chopper under attack from... Excellent. Another down.
All units.
My last game, like with my teammate, right, my friend from yesterday, it was a pretty bad game. He disconnected. It was just me, and you know,
Reaver reporting for
that's
duty.
that's all she wrote, pretty much. But
Upgrade complete.
yeah,
All units.
so far in this gameplay, I'm not really trying to go for the thrill. I'm not trying to like take him out.
Base complete.
I'm just upgrading everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm also producing a lot of I'm producing a lot of vehicles and anti-air, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to cover the weaknesses too. So, yeah.
All
I got some shrouds
power
coming up
under construction.
pretty soon. Cuz later on in the video they start going artillery and stuff like that.
Blast. Enemy batteries.
World Council constructed.
What weapon should I use?
Harvester constructed.
I'm taking fire for help.
Local units.
Patrolling.
So, yeah, I got 3 bases. 3 bases means double the income, or no, triple the income. Means triple the income at that point. I use my leader ability to heal my units. So yeah, this is pretty much a normal average gameplay. I'm not really doing too much.
Augmented
Um,
harvester upgrade complete.
One of these days, I'm gonna make a how to play Shipmaster video
Units.
with gameplay included. You know, um, this video was more of a colony gameplay. But after this video, I'll make another video after that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make another video after that. But it might not be with my voice in it. It might just be straight gameplay. But let me know if you guys like hearing my voice. You know what I'm saying? Like if you like hearing my voice and you need to hear some type of guidance, I can do that too. So yeah.
Power losing. Our allies engage.
So yeah, my teammate, he's getting pushed a little bit. He's getting countered a little bit, but he bounces back later on.
Base is under attack.
And this is the part where I'm starting to produce locusts and all that other stuff like that. Locusts are good against infantry. They're secretly good against infantry, even though it says they're decent at infantry. The continuous beam damage is really good. Like I said, it's all about the numbers game. And this is the part where I'm saving my teammate. We're going straight for that hero. No army. He's retreating. Remember what I told you guys in the other video? When you take out the army first, what do? They retreat. because the hero is vulnerable. So, yeah.
Under attack from enemy
You could say that in this gameplay, I don't really have a sense of priority. All I'm prioritizing is survival at this point. I'm just trying to live. Like, I'm just upgrading anything at this point. You know, I got tanks, I got locusts, weavers. That's all you really want to have, as Banish. Because if you play as UNSC, tanks are good at everything. They're good at building. They're good at taking down infantry. They're good at taking down vehicles. But they're decent at, well, no, I'm going to say they're bad at taking against air. They're bad at air. A natural weakness, of course. But, yeah. Sometimes the description of what they're good at is secretly either good or secretly either bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, for an example, you know how Marines, right? You have the rockets and all that stuff like that, the rocket upgrade and stuff like that. But it says it's decent at air. You know what I'm saying? It says it's decent at air, even though they have rockets to take down air. Yeah, that's the type of inconsistency right there that doesn't really make any sense visually. But, sometimes descriptions can deceive you. It could say that, hey, this is good against air, and then it turns out they're bad against air. You know what I'm saying? The plasma torpedo, that's good against air. But is it consistent? I would say yes and no. It's like it does the ability one time and it does a good amount of damage, and that's it. I mean, it's not even an ability, it's a passive thing. Like, how do I explain this? You upgrade plasma torpedo, you get health increase and damage increase. But, you need more. You need a little bit of more. You need a little bit of anti-air with it. You need a little bit of something to fill the void. You need consistency. And then, like I said, it's about the numbers game. So, yeah. Wow, everybody's messaging me, bro. Everybody's messaging me. But yeah, I try to push in there. I decided to push in there, and my army got wiped the freak out. Artillery and sentinels, they're good at this. They're good at taking down vehicles, so I'm at a disadvantage here. But I do have Shrouds to neutralize the artillery. You know what I'm saying? But they also have anti-air, which is kind of like, preventing me from getting my Shrouds out.
Level 3 research. Fortified level 3 research.
Shroud reporting.
And as you can see, he has air units. I got my anti-air. Yeah.
Our allies' base is under attack.
And my teammate, he has air as well. Now, why am I not spamming air? I don't know. I feel like, you just don't need air all the time. You don't always need to go air all the time. That's how I feel about it. Now, to tell you a secret, is air in game? Yeah, it's in game. Why you think health and damage increases when you upgrade them? I'm not talking about the global upgrade. I'm talking about the plasma torpedo, the, what do you call it for UNSC? I don't main UNSC, so they also get health increase and damage boost
when you upgrade them as well. But it's not the global upgrade. It's that unit upgrade, and it's only acquired at Tech 3. Yeah, that's end game right there. Maybe in the next game or my next live stream, I'll go I'll just go air. You know what I'm saying? You guys should have seen it. My last live stream, right? The enemy teammate, or actually no, my teammate, the enemy was actually complaining about my teammate using a lot of air. But the thing is about air, like air can be countered. You just need a good combo. You need unit combo to take down good air. You need your weavers as banished, and you need your plasma torpedo as banished. You know what I'm saying? You need your, and if you wanna like, I wouldn't use grunts, but they're also good against air too. Because remember the rock paper scissors method. There's some, Pack Brother is really good against air. It's really good at taking down air. Because you have that boost, but I mean, Decimus. When you play as Decimus, the grunts are literally on steroids. The Pack Brother is 10 times better because of the Boundless Fury. But this is a Connie gameplay, and yeah, maybe in my next live stream, I'll probably play as Decimus, probably. But yeah, I don't got nothing to do today, so I'm probably gonna be uploading a lot of videos today. I'm probably gonna be uploading my live stream videos to YouTube, and you're gonna see how I play Halo Wars 2. Now, I got 9 tanks and a couple of locusts. You need your building destroyers, man. Tanks are just, even though it says they're decent at buildings, they're still good at taking down buildings. It's a tank. Tanks are everything. Like, tanks are good at everything, but unfortunately for the banish, the tank banish, it's like, I don't know. It's just they do all right against buildings. They don't. I mean, TTK wise, they're pretty slow, but the locust is continuous. It's continuous building damage. You can melt those turrets like real quickly. You can melt those turrets real quickly with locusts. That's why I like to add a little bit of locusts in the mix. But yeah. As you can see, we have map control. We have all the power nodes, except for that one power node right there. I try to take that power node, but he has artillery protecting it. I gotta go for the artillery, bro. Now, in this situation, you want to go air. When they're going heavy artillery like this, you want to go air. But if you're playing Banish and you have a lot of shrouds, you don't really have to worry about artillery as much. You can cloak your units. You can get out of that situation easy when you have shrouds. Now he has vultures. Vultures are toxic. If you ever lose to a vulture bomber, just know that player is toxic. That player does not. That's the most cheesiest thing to have. Like, it's the cheesiest thing to fight against because it doesn't require you to have a good strategy. It's all you gotta do is just pump out a lot of vultures and you win. But in this case, it didn't work on me. It didn't work on me because I got my shrouds, I got my anti-air. I'm all set. And plus, his economy sucks too. The enemy economy sucks. If their economy was really good, They would be spamming vultures by now. But you can tell when someone's economy is bad when their unit choices is like not all that. You know what I'm saying? Like if someone is at Tech 3 and they're still pumping out grunts or marines and stuff like that, it means their economy is bad. It means they don't have good options. That's what that's telling me as a player, you know. It tells me that their economy is bad, and it tells me that they're not good. You know, they're not good at resource management, you know. But for me, it's like, for me, you can tell my economy is really good because look, 3K supplies and 8K power. Now, too much power is actually a bad thing. But if you're trying to pump out a scarab, it's not too bad. You know what I'm saying? But it's you want to be swimming in supplies more than you want to swim in power. Power is useless at endgame. It really is. Unless if you're planning on building a scarab. But yeah. Or a super unit for Unit C. Like I said, I'm not a Unit C main. But yeah. Now, we're almost at the end of the video. Or no, we're not. Well, yeah, we're almost at the end of the game, not the video. But, I mean, yeah, this is a video. But, you know what I mean. We're almost at the end of the... We almost taking them out is what I'm trying to say. We're about to take them out, and I'm pumping out some more locusts. I upgrade literally everything besides air because I'm not maining air. You know, I'm not really maining air, so I don't really need to like worry about, you know, my air units being weak.
Our allies attack the enemy base. Our base assailed. All units.
Logan, reporting for demolition duty.
Yep. We took out Red. Red's done for. Like I said, his economy is bad. Maybe he had too much of like having too much production buildings is it's bad for your economy. It's bad for business. You know, obviously I didn't scout him. There was a video saying that scouting keeps you alive. That's true, but like I said, economy is everything. If your economy is bad but you scout them, yeah, I don't know. Scouting is only useless when your economy is bad because you don't have the resources to counter what you see. So, yeah, always prioritize economy over scouting. Scouting is second. Scouting is secondary, you know, at least in my opinion. And as you can see, we win this. We winning this. We won. Now, for leaders, right? For leader powers and all that, I didn't really go for the best leader powers except for the ones that I main. Tier 3 leader powers are the best leader powers in the game.
Sorry about that. I had a phone call. You know, hopefully that was censored, you know. But anyways, that's all I wanted to show you guys in the video. If like I said, if you want to hear my voice more often in the video, just let me know. Or if you just want to see gameplay, that works too. But that's all I gotta say in this video. Peace out.